Cardi B has once again set the internet on fire, and this time, things are spinning out of control faster than anyone expected. What started as a light-hearted joke about album sales has turned into one of the wildest celebrity feuds we've seen in years. It all began when Saweetie decided to poke fun at Cardi's music numbers, claiming that despite all the buzz surrounding her new project, Cardi still couldn't outsell Nicki Minaj. At first, it seemed like just another round of playful industry banter, but Saweetie took it several steps further. She made it clear she was fully on Nicki's side in her long-running rivalry with Cardi. That statement alone was enough to push Cardi over the edge. And this time, she didn't just throw a few insults online, she went straight for the jugular. Cardi hinted that she had explosive receipts that could ruin reputations and careers. According to Cardi, Saweetie allegedly hooked up with Offset while he was still married to her. And she even suggested that there's a video proving it. That one accusation turned what could have been a music-related disagreement into a deeply personal war. The situation escalated fast, and before anyone could blink, Nicki Minaj jumped into the mix to defend Saweetie, turning an already messy situation into an all-out public showdown filled with betrayal, secrets, and revenge. Now, Saweetie has always been seen as someone who avoids drama. She rarely claps back at critics, focusing instead on her music and business ventures. But this time, she made things worse for herself. Not long after Cardi's accusations went viral, Saweetie posted and quickly deleted a photo on Instagram that showed a man who looked a lot like Offset. Fans immediately went wild. Some said it was an old picture from her past relationship with Quavo, but others weren't convinced. To make matters worse, she captioned the photo "post-fight night," which only fueled the speculation. The post disappeared within minutes, but by then, screenshots had already spread everywhere. The timing couldn't have been worse, as it came right when Cardi and Nicki were already going at each other on social media. Cardi saw the post as a direct shot and didn't hold back. She fired off a tweet saying, "You must have missed me, huh? Crazy. Now kiss my feet." She also reposted a fan comment that read, "Tell her to make a hit. She's in the studio wasting time." It was a clear dig at Saweetie's struggling career. But Cardi wasn't done yet. Soon after, reports began surfacing that she was ready to confirm old rumors about Saweetie's alleged affair with Offset, and that it may have played a role in Migos breaking up. For years, fans speculated about what really caused the group's split. Offset kept things quiet, but Quavo often hinted that betrayal was involved. Takeoff, who tragically passed away later, tried to stay neutral and avoid choosing sides. In one interview, Quavo made cryptic comments about loyalty being more important than fame, and fans immediately linked his words to Offset and Saweetie. Later, Quavo dropped a track called "Messy," where he rapped about someone sleeping with a close friend's partner. The song's music video even featured an intense elevator scene that people believed symbolized real-life events within Migos' circle. Back when those cheating rumors first came out, Cardi dismissed them completely. She called them lies spread by gossip bloggers and online trolls desperate for clicks. She even clapped back at a YouTuber who claimed Offset had been unfaithful with Saweetie, labeling the story made-up drama with zero evidence. However, Saweetie's recent comments supporting Nicki and shading Cardi seem to have pushed her too far. It appears Cardi is now ready to tell her side, and she's no longer holding back. Her relationship with Offset has been a roller coaster from the start. She stood by him through repeated cheating scandals, emotional breakdowns, and very public fights. But this time, it feels different. This time, the betrayal hits home. Sources close to Cardi say she feels completely embarrassed, not just by Offset's actions, but by Saweetie's audacity to publicly throw shade while pretending to be innocent. On top of that, Offset has reportedly been acting petty during their divorce process, adding even more pressure to an already tense situation. Insiders also say that Cardi, who is currently pregnant, feels like the stress is starting to affect her deeply. And it's not just social media jabs anymore. Behind the scenes, reports claim that Cardi has been quietly using her influence to damage Saweetie's career. Allegedly, Saweetie was supposed to be featured on the remix of Glorilla's hit, FNF, alongside several other female rappers. But right before the song dropped, Saweetie's verse was mysteriously cut. No one ever gave an official reason, but industry insiders noticed that the change happened right before Cardi appeared on another Glorilla track, tomorrow too. That move sparked even more conversation online, with many fans speculating that Cardi was making sure Saweetie wouldn't benefit from any major collaborations. Meanwhile, Saweetie has stayed quiet, but her silence is only making fans more curious. People want answers. Did she really have something going on with Offset? Was the post a mistake, or was it a deliberate message aimed at Cardi? As it stands now, this isn't just another celebrity feud. It's a full-blown storm of scandal, heartbreak, and revenge that's taken over social media. Every day, new details come out, and fans can't stop watching it unfold. The internet is divided, with some defending Cardi for finally speaking up, and others accusing her of being too emotional and vindictive. One thing is certain, this story is far from over. If Cardi really does have proof of what she's claiming, the next chapter could completely reshape the relationships and reputations of everyone involved. Fans were quick to connect the dots, convinced that Cardi had used her power to get Saweetie dropped from the project. Many people began whispering that Cardi refused to work with Glorilla unless Saweetie was removed from the remix. That theory made even more sense to fans who remembered Cardi's past issues with women connected to Offset. Years ago, she was accused of sending people to confront two women who were rumored to have been involved with her husband, a move that almost landed her in serious legal trouble. So the idea that Cardi might quietly block Saweetie's opportunities didn't sound impossible at all. Social media lit up with reactions. Fans flooded the internet with comments like, "So Saweetie got cut from the FNF remix because she hooked up with Offset and Cardi found out. Makes sense now." Others said, "Cardi made Glorilla drop Saweetie and then gave her a free feature. Who's really stopping bags now?" But the drama didn't stop with the women. Quavo decided to jump into the mix and stir things up even more. During an interview on Drink Champs with Takeoff, he was asked to choose between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Without hesitation, he picked Nicki. Everyone knew the question was meant to create tension, but Quavo didn't back down or try to avoid it. His answer made it clear that the old tension between him and Cardi still existed, and fans immediately took it as a sign that he was quietly siding with Saweetie. Nicki, who's never one to keep quiet during a feud, quickly joined the conversation. She threw subtle jabs online, mocking Quavo and shading Cardi at the same time. One of her tweets read, "Push up them bars," which fans saw as a dig at Cardi's skills. Around the same time, after people criticized Cardi for heavily editing her photos from a recent event, Saweetie jumped in with her own post. She uploaded professional pictures of herself with the caption, "She doesn't need edits." The timing was too perfect to be innocent. Fans instantly recognized it as a shady move meant to make Cardi look bad, especially since the post came just as everyone was already making fun of Cardi's Vanity Fair photos. Cardi didn't let that slide. She quickly fired back on X Twitter, writing, "I'm not as mean as I could be, and people should be grateful for that." It sounded calm, but people who know Cardi could tell that her patience was wearing thin. Things only got messier after reports surfaced claiming Cardi was holding on to private footage of Offset and Saweetie together. According to rumors, she was ready to release it if they tried to push her any further. Whether the footage really exists or not remains unclear, but even the mention of it sent the internet into total chaos. Fans immediately split into two camps. Some believed Cardi had every right to expose the truth after being humiliated, while others argued that leaking anything would only make things worse and damage her image even more. What makes this entire story so wild is how it started. It began as a harmless back and forth about album sales and turned into something much bigger. A storm of accusations, cheating rumors, career sabotage, and even threats of revenge. Now, it's not just about music anymore. The situation has grown into a tangled web of pride, betrayal, and power. Every single post, tweet, and comment is being picked apart by millions of fans who are searching for clues and trying to figure out what's real. For Cardi, this is no longer just another celebrity argument online. It's personal. She's dealing with heartbreak, humiliation, and a lot of public judgment all at once.